Hi, this is Eric Martin with Board Game Geek. I'm here with Andy Looney.
Hi there.
Designer of Get the MacGuffin, coming from Looney Labs in April 2018.
April 5th. Yep, exactly. Yep.
The game 2 to 11 players. That's a big player count.
It is. I'm really excited about the fact that it works for so many different players, and also that the two-player game is actually quite solid. Even though you might think, oh, so many players, it's going to be like a party game. You need more people. But even the two-player game is great. And it's so fast and easy and always short, I want to play it with you right now.
Okay.
So here's how it works. Everybody gets 5 cards or fewer. In an 11-player game, you're only going to get 2 cards. You got to make them last. And that's the thing. You got to make them last. You're never going to, well, with one exception, you're not going to get any more cards.
Okay.
So when you're out of cards, you're out of the game. The object of the game is to be the last person with cards.
Okay.
Now, be
the last person with
be
cards.
the last person with cards. That's
All
it.
right.
Now, the MacGuffin that we're all trying to get is exciting because if you have it, you can basically keep it forever. If it's your only thing, you can throw it away and get it right back.
Okay.
The crown is also very powerful. If you have that, you can pass, but only if there's no MacGuffin showing. On the other hand, there's some cards that don't do much at all. For example, I should have you go first because I dealt, but I don't care. I'll go first and play an action called the Shrug Master. When you play that, you just shrug. That's all you do with the Shrug Master. So there's cards that are very powerful and others that are not so much.
Okay.
So play a card and let's see what we got.
Hey, if a player other than you has the MacGuffin, you must reveal it.
Yeah, so the interrogator demands to know who has the MacGuffin, and therefore I must show you that I do, in fact, have the MacGuffin. Now, if no one had shown that, then the backup MacGuffin would be called for, because there's a card called the backup MacGuffin, which is like the vice president. It doesn't really do anything unless there's no president, in which case it becomes the president. It becomes the MacGuffin. The interrogator also is the one asking the questions. If you had the MacGuffin yourself, you could still play this and then act dumb. Well, I don't know where it is, because there's always a bunch of cards left over. That's one of the reasons the two-player game is so exciting, because more than half the game is out in each game, so you don't really know what to expect in the card combos that are going to come up.
Okay.
All right, so back to me. It's my turn. Now, since you know I have the MacGuffin, I might as well go ahead and play it.
Okay.
So most of the cards are actions, which you just do whatever it says, but objects have permanence. First you play it, then later you can use it, and you can also choose to throw it away as your turn action. So objects give you potentially 3 rounds in the game.
Okay. All right. So now you played that.
I have that. Yeah.
You're done.
Yeah.
I feel like
we'll see if I manage to keep it.
Delay
or
right
if you
now,
can
so
get the MacGuffin. Very good. So the hippie flashes the peace sign. Another one that doesn't do much. I will play the Tomb Robbers. So I told you these cards don't get out to us. They're dead to us. They're the tomb. Okay. But the Tomb Robbers lets you take a card from that pile and add it to your hand.
Okay.
And I've done that. Your turn.
Okay. Okay. Oh, this is the hard. I want to do this, but not do this. Okay.
There's a lot of interesting choices come up in this game. Even though there's only 23 cards, they provide a lot of very difficult decisions sometimes. I'm really pleased with how the game's turned out. It's very exciting, and yet it always drives to a conclusion in just a few minutes.
So...
Okay, that was a tough choice. You're throwing away I'm Not Dead Yet. This has power only when it's your last card and you're about to be
The problem
killed.
is all my other stuff.
I know they're.
Also
I understand.
Trading
I don't know what they are, but I'm sure they're good.
Okay.
So I will.
I take a card at random.
Oh no! That's what I'm saying. Because you play this. If you play this early, this only works if it's your only card.
Oh, so nothing.
I'm Not Dead Yet. So that doesn't have any effect.
Okay.
I, however, will do this. I'm going to use the Thief to steal a card at random from your hand and add it to my own. That's a very powerful card. It would let you steal the MacGuffin if you had it, but instead I played it.
All right. So,
okay. All right.
Hey, but thankfully I got the switcheroo. No! I can trade hands with someone else.
You trade me your hand of 0 cards for your hand, and I'm now out of cards, but I'm not out of the game yet because I have the MacGuffin in front of me.
Okay.
So it's your turn. Play a card. No, wait, that was you.
That was me.
So for my turn, I simply pick up and put back down the MacGuffin. I'm still in the game. Your turn. What do you got?
Okay. So
Oh, it's the assassin. So the assassin has to kill the player, the crown. If somebody has the crown, they have to kill the crown.
Mm-hmm.
Since there's no crown, you can kill any other card you want. So you can kill my MacGuffin, knocking me out of the game and causing you to win because you still have cards. Well done. You have beaten me at my own game. Very good. And that's how you play Get the MacGuffin.
All right. There you go. Which I saw you playing New York Toy Fair Continuum.
Yeah, well, this is I'm super excited about this game. It's got some of the sort of the craziness of Flux, but it always drives to a conclusion quickly, which it was one of the things I don't like it when a game of Flux just goes on too long, you know.
Right.
And yeah, it's proven to be just really exciting and fun, and you can play it anywhere, including you don't even need a table. You can play standing up. We can play the way we were playing, like you put an object down in front of you. Instead, if you play without a table, you turn that thing around and you hold it like that.
Yeah.
And you have one player, the next player holds the discard pile. And you kind of pass the discard pile around.
Right.
And so you can play this standing up, like in a line. You can play it around a campfire. You can play it in a dust storm. I was playing this at Burning Man last year.
I was just going to say Burning Man.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a big hit at Burning Man, and that was just with the prototype. I invented this in July, and it comes out April 5th. So that show you we kind of fast tracked it, and it's got beautiful art by my friend Alex Bradley, and including a bunch of characters who look kind of familiar, like this guy here. Looks like myself, and the hippie was, of course, my lovely wife Kristen.
Yes.
So there you go. That's how you play Get the MacGuffin.
All right. Thank you, Andy.
Thank you. Thanks for watching, and thanks for playing my games.